Hey everyone, it's Pablo. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. Freedom to achieve your goals, freedom from financial stress, freedom to live the life you want. But to get there, you gotta dodge some common pitfalls. We're diving deep into the top 10 budgeting mistakes that could be holding you back in 2024. Stick around because we're not just listing the problems, we're giving you actionable solutions to crush your financial goals. Let's get started. Mistake number 1, not tracking your expenses. It's like driving with your eyes closed, hoping you'll reach your destination. You wouldn't do that with your car, so why do it with your money? You need a clear picture of where your money's going every single month. And no, I'm not talking about vaguely remembering what you spent. Luckily, it's easier than ever these days. There are tons of apps out there, many of them free, that do the heavy lifting for you. Personally, I like to keep it simple with a good old-fashioned spreadsheet, but hey, whatever works for you. It might seem tedious at first, but trust me, once you start tracking, you'll be amazed at what you discover about your spending habits. Remember, knowledge is power, and when it comes to your finances, knowing where your money is going is the first step to taking control. Next up is a mistake that's easy to overlook, ignoring small purchases. It's the classic latte factor. That daily $5 latte might not seem like a big deal, but over time, those small expenses add up. Think about it. $5 a day is $150 a month, which is $1,800 a year. And it's not just coffee, it's those impulse buys at the grocery store, the extra snacks you grab, the subscriptions you forgot you were paying for. These little things might seem insignificant in the moment, but they can seriously derail your budget if you're not careful. Be mindful. Before you swipe your card, ask yourself, do I really need this, or is there a more affordable alternative? Once you're aware of where your money is going, you can start making more conscious decisions about your spending. Let's talk about being prepared for the unexpected. Mistake number 3 is not having an emergency fund, and let me tell you, this is a big one. Life throws curveballs, it's just a fact. Your car breaks down, you lose your job, unexpected medical bills pop up. It happens to the best of us. Without an emergency fund, these unexpected events can completely derail your finances and send you spiraling into debt. That's why having a financial safety net is absolutely crucial. So how much should you have in your emergency fund? A good rule of thumb is to aim for 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. Now I know that might sound like a lot, especially when you're first starting out, but trust me, it's worth it. Start small and gradually build it up over time. Knowing you have that financial cushion will give you a sense of security and allow you to navigate those unexpected challenges without derailing your long-term financial goals. Chapter 4, Overestimating Income. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. This next mistake is all about keeping it real with yourself. Mistake number 4 is overestimating your income. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new job or a raise and start planning for all the extra money you'll have. But here's the thing, life happens. Taxes, deductions, unexpected expenses, they can all eat into your income more than you might anticipate. That's why it's crucial to be realistic about your actual take-home pay. Don't base your budget on your gross income. Factor in those deductions and taxes to get a clear picture of what you actually have to work with. If you end up with more money than you expected, great. You can always adjust your budget accordingly. Remember, it's all about setting yourself up for success and creating a budget you can realistically stick to. Chapter 5. Underestimating expenses, hidden costs can sneak up on you. Alright, this next mistake goes hand in hand with the previous one. Mistake number 5 is underestimating your expenses. It's easy to budget for the obvious things like rent, groceries, and utilities. But what about those less frequent expenses? Car maintenance, home repairs, annual subscriptions, gifts, these costs can really add up if you're not careful. Failing to account for them can throw your entire budget off track. The key here is to be thorough. Take some time to review your bank statements and credit card bills from the past few months. Identify any expenses that don't occur on a monthly basis and factor them into your budget accordingly. Life is full of surprises, and having a little wiggle room in your budget can help you navigate those unexpected costs without derailing your financial progress. Chapter 6. Not adjusting your budget. Your budget shouldn't be set in stone. This next mistake is all about being adaptable. Mistake number 6 is not adjusting your budget. Your financial situation is constantly evolving and your budget needs to evolve with it. Did you get a raise? Awesome. Time to adjust your savings and investment contributions. Did you move to a new city with a higher cost of living? You'll need to make adjustments to your spending habits. That's why it's crucial to review and adjust your budget regularly. I recommend doing a quick check-in every month or two to see what's working, what's not, and make any necessary adjustments. By being flexible and making adjustments as needed, you can ensure your budget is always working for you, not against you. Chapter 7. Let's talk about credit cards. They can be a valuable tool for building credit and earning rewards, but they can also lead to serious financial trouble if used irresponsibly. Mistake number 7 is using credit cards irresponsibly, and this is a big one. It's easy to fall into the trap of overspending when you're not actually seeing the money leave your bank account. But remember, those credit card bills always come due, and those high interest charges can quickly accumulate, leading to a mountain of debt. The key to using credit cards responsibly is to treat them like debit cards. Only spend what you can afford to pay back in full when the bill arrives. If you're struggling with credit card debt, prioritize paying it down as quickly as possible. Remember, getting your credit card spending under control is crucial for achieving your long-term financial goals. This next mistake is all about having a clear vision for your financial future. Mistake number 8 is not setting financial goals. Without clear goals, it's easy to drift aimlessly with your finances, spending without purpose and saving without direction. Setting financial goals gives you something to work towards, a reason to make those budgeting sacrifices, and a sense of accomplishment when you reach those milestones. Your goals can be anything you want them to be. Buying a house, paying off debt, retiring early, traveling the world, whatever brings you joy and motivates you. Once you have your goals in mind, write them down and break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. This will make them feel less daunting and more achievable. Focus on what's important to you and create a plan to make those dreams a reality. Alright, we're almost at the end, but this next mistake is crucial for long-term success. Mistake number 9 is failing to review your budget regularly. Creating a budget is a great first step, but it's not a set it and forget it kind of thing. Your financial situation is constantly changing and your budget needs to change with it. That's why it's crucial to review your budget regularly and make adjustments as needed. Regularly reviewing your budget allows you to stay on top of your finances, identify potential problems early on, and make adjustments to ensure you're always moving in the right direction. And finally, mistake number 10 is not seeking professional advice. Listen, I get it, finances can be intimidating and asking for help can feel vulnerable. But here's the thing. You don't have to navigate this alone. There are financial professionals out there who have dedicated their careers to helping people just like you achieve their financial goals. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't hesitate to reach out to a financial advisor. They can provide personalized guidance, help you create a budget that works for your specific situation, and offer advice on everything from investing to retirement planning. Remember, there's no shame in asking for help. It's a sign of strength and a commitment to taking control of your financial future. That's it for the top 10 budgeting mistakes to avoid in 2024. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope these tips help you gain a fresh perspective on your finances and empower you to make smarter decisions with your money. Remember, budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. The freedom to achieve your goals, the freedom from financial stress, and the freedom to live the life you've always dreamed of. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more financial insights. And hey, I want to hear from you. What are your biggest budgeting challenges? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, take care and stay financially savvy.